Hi there guys, back at the farm today, and I thought I'd take a quick opportunity to chronograph my CZ22, and I thought I'd sort of chronograph some of this Lapua ammo. I think it's supposed to be pretty consistent, but I'm going to test it today, just see what kind of consistency it does have. I do like to shoot this, but I would like to sort of chronograph it and just see what results we're going to get. So just bear with me, and we'll just zoom in on the chronograph. Got the chronograph set up at 10 feet away. That should be it. Right, let's have a go. Okay, 10-16. Hmm. 10-63. $10.54. $10.53. $10.40. Right, just bear with me, I'm just going to reload my magazine because I only brought the 5-shot magazine, so just 1 second. $10.55. $10.13. $10.58. $10.54. $10.88. $10.31. Put one more in. $10.57. Right, I'm now going to go over to the chronograph, and it should calculate the standard deviation and extreme spread, which I'm going to sort of write down here, and then I'll come back and show you guys the results. Okay, just bear with me. Right, as you can see from these results here, they're all the speeds there. There's 12 in total. I always like to do them in 12 or maybe even a bit higher. 10.13 was the lowest speed, and 10.88 was the highest. So the chronograph worked out that the extreme spread was 74 feet per second, 74.5, 74.45, and the standard deviation was 20.676. So now I'm going to add all those up together and then just see what that overall speed gives me. So just bear with me 1 second. Right, I've just added all those the whole total up, all 12 shots off there, and they totaled 12,582, and then you divide that by the number of shots, which is 12, and you end up then with 1,048 feet per second, and that's how you work it out, guys. So that's not too bad. I mean, your extreme spread, obviously, 74 seems a little high, but then your standard deviation, which is like the most important one, is 20. So from factory ammo, that's not too bad. I mean, I haven't sort of tested other ammo, because I mean, I tend to use this Lapua the most, and I find it's pretty accurate ammo. But I'm going to now actually sort of set up a target and just see what kind of groups I'm going to get, and push it out from sort of 20 yards or 25 yards as my sort of starting zero, and then go up to sort of 65, and then possibly do 100 one as well, and see what I get from that. Just want to quickly show you my 2.2. There she is. Get all that in. And not sort of shown this before, a little bit in another video, with these little sort of bolt knob upgrades that you can get. As you can see there, the original is still in place, and if you do get the one that has like the hole already actually into the bolt knob itself, this attachment here actually, you put a little insert inside this, and you kind of like just hammer it in, and it's threaded, and then this actually just screws on to the end of it, and it gives you a much sort of more robust, easy to sort of manipulate. But I really like it. I mean, on my 17 HMR, I actually did sort of, well, a friend of mine actually chopped this off and remanufactured me a whole new bolt handle, which was brilliant, because the scope I had the illumination on top of here, and it was a nightmare, considering when every time you brought this up it would actually sort of interfere with this, and you didn't have much room for your fingers. So but that is great. I mean, it really works ever so well, and not that dear. I think there's something like about £25 or something like that, but I think it's called, if you can sort of like see, it's let's have a look. It's AB Tactical. You can't just sort of make that out on there, but it's AB Tactical is the company name. Give them a go. Check them out. Right. I'm going to stop that now. I'm going to set up some targets. Bear with. Hi. Right, we've got the target set out, and it's at 20 yards. I'm just going to sort of zoom that in for you. You can get a picture on that. And we'll see how she shoots. So just bear with me 1 second. Now there's a little bit of breeze, but I think mainly it's coming from my back, and shouldn't have too much of an effect. And if you just have a look down there, I've just got the wind flag. I mean, it's not moving by much, but it just gusts up a little bit. Okay. Alright, I think the wind is just only moving this camera about a little bit. I think it's floating around. Okay. Right, not sure if that's movement on my behalf. Better. Well, as you can see there, that's I mean, it's only 20 yards. I'm not sure why the first one kind of went a little bit low. I mean, it could have been me where I've put the first shot, probably centralised myself a little bit better. As you can see there, that it's kind of like a rag hole for a 4-shot group, and then you got, like I say, one on the outside there. So now I'm going to take it out to 65 yards, because that's not a bad sort of like length on that, to the 0 for the top 0. I mean, you can take it out to 100 yards if you want to, which I'm going to definitely see what kind of groups I'm going to get 100, and see where we go from there. Bear with. Right, we've got the target back down at the 65 yard mark, and just going to zoom in on that. I think we've got a bit of windage there, right to left wind. I've sort of changed around. I think it was coming at my back before, but it's definitely sort of coming across now. So I'm going to go for that. I just took a few random shots there, just to sort of see where I was actually grouping out, and seem all over the place at the moment. Alright, I'm going to go for that centre and see what happens. Okay, so it's moved it left about an inch or so. Okay. Right, as you can see there, the first shot sort of came out low and left. I'm not exactly sure why. Pretty much stayed steady, so I don't know why that's sort of done that. Now the next 3 shots grouped quite nicely together. One went a little bit high. I think that was the second shot actually. But I mean, a group was forming quite nice. But I'll give that another go. I'll go for the bottom right corner this time. Let's see what we get. Wind seems to have changed direction. Looks like they're just looking at the wind flag now, and it's seems to be sort of going forward. So I'll just see if I can try and shoot in those conditions. Let's see what we get. So this is for the bottom right. Okay, wind's definitely pushed that over to the left. That's fine. Let's just carry on going for group. Still seems to be an inch apart. Damn. Well, there's some inconsistencies there. I mean, for definite. I mean, you got a nice little 3-shot group, and then you got these 2 random flyers. Very strange that. Right, I'll just pause that just 1 second. Right, I've got some steel there set up. I'm just going to take a range on that. First I'll just zoom in. Right. Okay, I've got 131 yards there. I'm going to try a few shots and see if I can hit that steel. So again, I'm going to use my ballistics and see if I can get in on that, and I'll just bring that up. Okay. And wind, I think, is definitely still coming in kind of right to left, but it seems to sort of changing straight forward as well. I mean, wind is probably averaging about 6 or 7 miles per hour. We'll put in 7 miles an hour. Right, let's take that up for. Right, we've got 130 yards. So that's 10 MO8 saying. Let's give that a go. Right, this is 10.08, well 10.3 it says there. I'm just going to give it 10.1. Let's just see if I can get that first shot on there. And the first one's on the board. That's brilliant. I know you can't see that, guys, but obviously I will go down there to the target once I've finished, and you can have a better look at those the groups, and I'll just see how that goes. Well, I'm quite happy with that. That's 130 yards, 131 yards. It's not a bad group. And I'll show you that at the end of the groups at the end of the video. Cheers. Right, I've just got up to the target here, and that's that group. I'm really happy with that. I mean, it's 131 yards. That's not too bad at all. I'm now going to turn it round, and I've just set my iPhone up as well, and see if I can actually sort of leave that running and take some fresh shots on the other side of this target. Okay, just bear with.